first rite of passage, the circumcision ceremony. This ceremony, called imurata, is the ultimate test.
Scared of death. I'm scared of death, boy. I'm scared of death. I've heard stories here in South Africa about how they go and get circumcised in the mountains, bro. I'm scared of death, bro. Like I'm over here clenching right now, dog. Like I don't remember. All right, guys, we have natural waist length Kenyan hair. How the Maasai and Samburu warriors style their hair. Look, man, this one popped up on my page, so I had to go ahead and check it out with you guys. Make sure you drop a like. Let's get right into it, man. Our Roots, episode 3, Kenya. What is that red stuff?
The Samburu, also known as the Butterfly people, are a flamboyant group of people living in north-central Kenya. The Samburu are closely related to the Maasai in language and many aspects of their culture. The Maasai, who you may recognize by their red clothing or jumping dance, live mainly in central and southern Kenya.
Hold on, y'all. Is this the tribe that whoever danced the highest has the most women or something like that? Like they jump like that? What tribe is that, y'all? Is that the same one that I'm thinking of?
And northern Tanzania. Both the Samburu and Maasai are Nilotic, but the Samburu are considered to be more traditional than the Maasai. Now let's start from childhood and discuss how the hairstyle of a young boy changes with age.
They jumping at a young age.
When a Maasai boy reaches 3 years old,
I know they verticals are insane, boy.
His head is shaved apart from a tuft at the very top of the head. This tuft resembles the comb of a rooster, which symbolizes grace. Between the ages of 12 and 25, a Maasai boy undergoes his first rite of passage, the circumcision ceremony. This ceremony, called imurata, is the ultimate test.
Scared of death. I'm scared of death, boy. I'm scared of death. I've heard stories here in South Africa about how they go and get circumcised in the mountains, bro. I'm scared of death, bro. Like I'm over here clenching right now, dog. Like I don't remember, right? Because in the U.S. in America, it happens when we're babies, like when we're born. Bro, these people, they're 12 years old already. You know what I'm saying? They got a little, you know, bro, and they getting it cut off at that age, bro. Like I couldn't imagine for them to have to go through the healing process. You feel me? And I just don't even want to think about it. Having to go pee and stuff like that. I'm just
of a boy's worthiness to become a warrior. For Maasai boys, this ceremony only takes place once every 14 years. Samburu males are between 14 and 15 when they participate. One part of the ceremony is to get your head shaved. A razor, some herbs, and some milk are used to achieve this. The hair is collected in one place and is not supposed to fall on the ground to avoid a curse.
Hold on. For 4 to 8 months after the circumcision ceremony, Maasai males wear dark clothing and white face paint. Okay.
The second ceremony is the warrior initiation ceremony. Once the boys have healed, they enter a special camp called Manyata, where they train to become Marans. Maran is just another name for warrior. A Maasai male will stay in this camp for 10 years. A Samburu male will stay in this camp for 7 to 10 years. At this time, they are junior warriors. Hair is the most prestigious symbol of Maran status. A Maran's hair is a source of strength, courage, and masculinity. Many hours are spent by the warriors braiding each other's hair. Like many of the other groups I've highlighted on my channel, the Maran use red ochre to style their hair, and this ochre is typically mixed with sheep or cow fat and applied to the hair and sometimes the face and
red ochre. There's a such thing as red ochre. If I'm thinking about the same okra that she's talking about, like y'all know green okra, which is really good, by the way. I love okra. There's a such thing as red okra, and she said they mix it with what fats and what?
On my channel, the Maran use red ochre to style their hair, and this ochre is typically mixed with sheep or cow fat and applied to the hair and sometimes the face and the rest of the body.
Oh wow, y'all.
Morans
That
are
makes me
incredibly
nervous.
skilled in hairdressing. While in the Manyata camp, Samburu and Maasai Morans learn how to weave hair into thin braids. A Samburu Moran's hair is all natural.
Ooh. And it's so small, the braids are.
The goal of nearly all Moran is to grow hair long enough to fall when braided to the middle of the back or below.
Oh, wow, y'all.
In this clip, 3 Maasai males are working together to braid the hair of a fellow Maasai Moran. They are adding jewels and some red cotton string to decorate the hair.
Look how small the... I know
If
that
a
took
Moran has
forever, bruh.
hairpins braided into his hair, that means that he has killed a lion, and that brings him and his family a lot of pride. After 10 years as a junior warrior, the Samburu or Maasai man progresses onto the next stage of life to become a senior warrior. This ceremony is
It's crazy to think about how different things around the world define you as masculine. You know what I mean? Like for this tribe, it's killing of a lion or the hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere else, it could be how big you are, muscular wise. You feel me? Like it's cool to see like how different masculinities are around the world. Like what makes you masculine in your area or your country or tribe or whatever the case may be.
known as the Iunoto ceremony. During this ceremony, the Moran's mother shaves off all of his hair. This moment is quite an emotional one for the warrior as he must lose all of the hair that he worked so hard to grow. At this point in their life, the
I'd
men
be
are
sick,
allowed to marry
bruh.
and have children. The shaving marks the transition from a carefree lifestyle to a more mature and responsible one. After a few months, the senior warrior gets married and a wedding ceremony, also known as a milk drinking ceremony, is held. This ceremony is the first time that the Moran is permitted to eat in the company of others. The now married warrior is able to go back to his mother's hut for the first time since becoming a Moran.
Dang, bruh. You without your mom for a long time.
Morans spend time in the bush decorating themselves with featherhead adornments, which can be taken from
Imagine the look on your mom's face when she finally sees you when you get back and you're just this masculine man now. You know what I'm saying? You done been circumcised. You done been through a lot. You probably killed a lion. You know what I'm saying? Your hair is different. You just coming differently. You feel me? Imagine the look on your mom's face when you left, you was a boy, you came back, you was a, you know what I'm saying? One of the most masculine men in the tribe.
a fowl or a wild bird like an eagle. Now let's briefly talk about the women and how they wear their hair. Married Maasai women generally shave off all of their hair.
The women
Married
shaving
Samburu
too?
women wear a round hat and shave around it to make a circular hairline. This style is known as coupe. When the head
got
of a
that
household
fade.
dies, all of his wives, children, brothers, sisters, and parents, excluding any Morans in the family, must shave their hair. If a Moran dies, all members of his age group must shave their hair in respect of his death. After 10 years of being a senior warrior, the Maasai or Samburu man progresses onto the 5th and final stage of life,
Wait.
becoming a junior elder.
Wait,
This-
I thought those were women. Those were guys. I thought, hold on. They look like they were wearing female clothes. Is this not? Okay, let's just keep going.
Progresses onto the 5th and final stage of life, becoming a junior elder. This ceremony is known as
Bro, I know they
Olingshare.
verticals is high,
At
boy.
this point in his life, the Moran is somewhere in his 30s or 40s. The man is honored with an elder's chair, and while sitting on his new chair, he receives a final head shave from his wife. Elders shave their hair because they must be less flamboyant as decision makers. At this age, the Samburu or Maasai
I'm not gonna hold you. If I was in this tribe, y'all, I would definitely have my ears pierced like this. I don't know. I just feel like in this like I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like the aesthetic looks really dope, bruh. It looks really dope. So if I was in this tribe, I would definitely look like this, bruh.
At this age, the Samburu or Maasai man takes full
Oh,
responsibility
where's the white
of
guy
his
coming?
own family and moves away from his father's homestead.
They even got white people in the tribe? I didn't. There's beauty in our roots. Nah, for sure. This was dope, man. Nah, this was definitely dope, y'all. This was definitely dope. Let me know what you guys think, man. This was definitely different. The way that I just can't get over the circumcision thing, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine being 12 years old at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young adult. You feel me? I'm hitting puberty. I might have already started, you know what I'm saying, hitting puberty. You feel me? So and now I gotta go worried about getting some of it chopped off. Come on, fam. I'd be nervous as hell. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. But look, man, let me know y'all thoughts. Hope you guys enjoy my reaction, my commentary to this video. Link to this vid will be in the description for you guys to go show some love. But I hope you guys enjoy this one. Stay tuned. Next, y'all. Peace.